Hello friends, I am Amit Banerjee and welcome to my channel Excel EduTech Empower Yourself. In this video, I will demonstrate on Vlookup function with multiple criteria in MS Excel. By watching my previous videos on Vlookup, you have already know the characteristics of Vlookup function, right? Now today I will focus to how to manage Vlookup function when it applies in order to handle multiple criteria. So before that, if anybody skipped the previous videos on Vlookup function, then I will request them to watch those before watching today's video. In its basic use, Vlookup can look for one lookup value and retrieve the corresponding data from specified row. But it might happen that there is a need to use Vlookup with multiple criteria. Now you may suggest that better option would be to restructure the set of data or use pivot table. But I will make video on pivot table later for your easy understanding. Now in some cases you got stuck with the data you have and pivot table may not be an option. For this situation we use Vlookup with multiple criteria. Now there are two ways you can get the result by using Vlookup with multiple criteria. Number one is using helper column. Number two is using choose function. Now it's time for judging it practically. So let's come to the practical session for it. If you look on my screen, I have taken here some customer's name, right, in B column. In C column, I take the name of banks, and in E column, I take the accounts number for respective customers. And in target table, I also take the customer name, and as a column heads, I have taken the name of banks. But now, normally if we type Vlookup function to fetch the account number of SBI for Mitali, Vlookup function then look in the source table, and as soon as it encounters the first instance of Mitali, then it will give the result this account number. It will never go to the second instance of Mitali or third instance of Mitali. So to overcome this situation, I will use here a helper column. So for this, I am showing you how to insert a column between two columns. Look at this portion of the screen. If I want to insert a column between L and M, then you select M column and press Ctrl plus. Then you will see that a column will be automatically inserted between those two. Now here I already created a column here in between C and E. Now I am unhiding that. Here is our helper column. Here I will generate or structure a lookup value, means a unique lookup value. So see minutely what I am typing, equals to this. Next I put ampersand as a concatenating operator, then within double quote I use hyphen as a separator, then I put again a ampersand sign and then the bank name. As soon as I hit the enter key, you will see that unique value gets created, right? And I am copying this throughout the vertically. So these are all our unique value. Now I will use here Vlookup function, right? For that, equals to Vlookup. Now I have to create this field like this field here. So means as a lookup value I am clicking on this cell, right? And as this cell, as the names will vary according to the row, so I have to freeze the G column. So for that I am putting dollar symbol before G, right? Next I will type ampersand, then within double quote I will put hyphen as a separator. Next I will type again ampersand and click on this cell, and as this names varies as means column wise, so I have to freeze fifth row here. For that I am freezing only fifth row, right? Now it will asking for table array. Now this becomes our lookup value. Now it is asking for table array. So table array will be this range of cells and I have to freeze. Now column index will be 2 as I am retrieving the data account number here, and account number in source table according to this range of cells. This number 1 column, this is number 2 column. 0 as exact match. Look, the correct account number for SBI for Mitali appears here, and in source table that row gets highlighted. And if I copy it horizontally, you will see all the accounts number for Mitali in source table gets highlighted. And now I am copying it vertically, correct? So this is the use of Vlookup function with multiple criteria with the help of our helper column. Now I will show you without helper column how I can manage to get the result, right? So for this, as I am not using any helper column here in source table, so I have to create the lookup value and the table array as well virtually. For that, equals to Vlookup. This is our lookup value field, and I have to freeze F column. Now ampersand within double quote as a separator hyphen, again ampersand and this cell, and I will freeze fifth row, right? So this become our lookup value, right? Now I have to create table array. Here I will use choose function for it. Choose within curly bracket 1, 2. It means 1 and 2 are index number, means the number means the row number, okay? And then I have to create the table array. So for this it is asking for value 1 for number 1 index. So what will be the value? Now here I will use array. See, in order to create this lookup value means customer name hyphen bank name. So I am selecting this column, this set of data, and freezing it. Next I will use ampersand, then within double quote as a separator hyphen, then double quote close. Next again ampersand, and now this column, and freeze it, right? So this becomes our number 1 index, means number 1 column. togetherly. Means as I am concatenating these two fields, it becomes a one unique field and it will act as a single column, right? So now comma, it is asking for value 2, means for column index for index number 2, and this is our index number 2 column, and obviously I have to freeze. So now I am closing the bracket here. Now next it is asking for column index. Obviously this becomes our single column and it is column number 1 and it is column number 2. So I have to put 2 here. Next 0 for exact match. And as I am using here array, so I have to press Ctrl Shift Enter in order to get the correct value. Look, the corresponding row in source table gets highlighted and I am copying it horizontally, right? Look, all the results in source table gets highlighted and now I am copying it vertically, right? Look, so all correct data comes here or appears here. Now friends, this is how Vlookup function with multiple criteria used. Friends, if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel if you already not, and requesting you to share this as much as possible. And obviously don't forget to like this video and press on bell icon to get notified for new additions. And also if anything knocking to your head regarding this video, then definitely mention it in comment box below and I will surely keep my eyes on those as my earliest. And lastly, I have already given below my channel URL and also the list of videos till now I have covered for your easy access and learning. And please wait shortly for my next upcoming video on this channel. Till then, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching my video.